we get to hang out with
Give some
all
waves.
these
What's up,
guys from
everybody?
all over the
Hey.
world.
Hi.
Hi.
What's up, fellas?
Hi,
We
Milo.
are hanging out with Milo Ventimiglia. Did I say that
Oh,
properly?
yeah, you got it right. You nailed it.
Okay,
Good
excellent.
job.
Milo's here. Of course, you know Milo from We Fell in Love with Him in Heroes, and now
You didn't fall in
he's
love with my Gilmore Girls?
Gilmore Girls.
I watched Gilmore Girls,
Wait
but
a
I
minute, I
didn't.
watched
I didn't know
Gilmore
that you were
Girls.
playing one of the roles. Now I know.
You've been like a kid,
Yeah.
like
No, I was
really.
25.
Yeah, but
I was
you played
25
like
playing
16.
16.
Yeah,
though.
I was just gonna
I'm like
say.
35 playing
Yeah,
probably like
I knew
28
it
now.
because
or
that was a
something.
while ago. Wow, yeah, I loved Gilmore Girls. That was like
Yeah.
my life story,
Really?
pretty much. Yeah, I was a single
Which way?
mom. I was the
Okay.
mom.
Got
Yeah,
it.
I was
With
17.
a young daughter. Wow.
Yeah.
That's wild.
So anyway, that's why I like that show. But I'm not gonna go watch.
But
some
she
of the
fell
good
in love
ones.
with me on Heroes. So
And
it's
that
okay
one.
with me.
And now we're going to be talking about Chosen.
Yes.
Really exciting on Crackle. And but before we talk about that, let me introduce you to everybody here that's in the hangout.
Okay.
You guys, this is Ayub. He's hanging out with us. Oops, there's Ayub.
What's up, man?
He's in England.
Hi.
Dayano is in Reno, Nevada.
Okay.
We got Jimmy, who is here in Koreatown, here in LA.
Hey, how you doing, man?
Captain is
Hi,
in
Milo.
Canada.
What's up, Calgary? Awesome.
We've got Kyle in Milwaukee.
Milwaukee, hell yeah.
We got Stormy's in Mississippi.
Awesome, man.
And Stuart is in Orange County. And
Represent OC, where I
yes.
grew up, man.
And Trev,
That's
let's
it.
see if you've been here. Have you been to Yorkshire, which is in the UK as well?
I haven't, but I would love to. Big fan of the UK.
Yes.
I was bummed. I was just working over in Europe for a few months, and I didn't make it over to the UK, and I was kind of
What
upset.
were you working on?
I was doing a movie called Grace of Monaco
Grace and
with Nicole Kidman, Tim
Ooh.
Roth, Parker Posey, Frank Langella. It's about Grace Kelly.
Oh, of course.
So you spent a lot of time in Monaco.
What's that?
You just spent a few weeks in Monaco, then you're saying?
Yeah, I
nice.
was in Monaco. I was in
It's a tough
Paris,
life.
in
Yeah,
Antwerp,
you got
Brussels.
a hard time.
I know, isn't that awesome?
I was everywhere, man.
But yeah, there's
Nice.
more work involved in there. But I know you're here to talk about Chosen, which
Yeah.
is on the web.
Mhm.
I love it that actors are pursuing series online. What do you think about that?
You know,
Where it's moving mainstream, or is it changing?
I feel like I've been doing it for a while.
Really?
A bunch of years ago, I produced this and directed this show called It's a Mall World. That was
It's a Mall World.
It was a web series. It was
Oh,
a digital web series. Here, we'll just get closer.
Yeah.
It was a digital web series that had a huge online presence.
Mhm.
And same thing, like a lot of my company, we do a lot of the stuff where it's all online and whatnot.
Ooh.
But for me, I think it's a greater reach. You get to reach people as opposed to, hey, you're gonna go pay your $17,000 to go sit in a movie theater nowadays.
Right.
You have to make your own popcorn at home to watch, but
Mhm.
or subscribe to like
But
maybe.
this is the future, right?
I think
mean,
so, but I think it's not even the future. I think it's the present.
It's the present.
I think
you're
it's
right.
something that
It's
people
here.
are doing now, and
Yeah.
people are starting to recognize, and especially with what we tried to do with Chosen was make a great show, regardless of where it was going to air, and people can ingest
What is it about
you know.
anyway?
It's about this
looks
it's about this
mysterious.
everyday guy,
Yeah.
an attorney, Ian Mitchell, wears a suit and tie and carries a pen. He one day is getting his daughter ready for school.
Mhm.
His ex-wife, who doesn't really get along with too well, picks her up. They leave,
Mhm.
knock at the door again. He goes and answers the door, and there's this box,
Mhm.
really ornate, beautiful box. And he opens it, and inside is a photograph of a man he's never met before, and it has like an expiration date.
Mhm.
And then underneath it is a gun. And what he comes to find out is he's expected to kill this guy, but he's also being hunted at the same time. And so if he doesn't go and kill this guy,
Wow.
and things are going to start being taken away from him. His daughter gets kidnapped and all this.
Oh,
So kind of like it, and it asks
Great.
this like moral question, like what would you do to kind of like protect your own or to survive? And it's a scary thought, a
Yeah.
scary realistic thought. So,
That's freaky.
but it's great. It's an amazing show, and you see how he becomes because he's not a guy
It
who's
looks
ever
mysterious and
Yeah.
The anti-hero, which is what
Totally.
you really,
And, like,
right? You
yeah,
want to
he's-
root for him, but you're rooting for him to go.
to do
kill
something pretty
bad.
bad. Yeah,
Yeah.
but also too, he's an average guy. He's not a
Mhm,
superhero. He's
mhm.
not used to like taking punches and getting
Mhm.
hit and getting bags over his
He's just a
face
dad.
and suffocate. He's just a dad who wears a suit and tie and holds a pen.
You guys have some questions? Get my attention, and I'll go to you for sure. Hey, Stuart, yeah, go ahead. You got the first one.
First of all, thanks for being here, and for producing on the web. Now, if I were to try to tell people where to find the show, how would I do that? Where would I tell them to go?
you'd go to Crackle.com. So Crackle.com is Sony's digital arm. They have free streaming movies. They have TV shows. They have original content. It's a platform to get content. So Crackle.com. You could also go on Xbox right now. We had an exclusive with Xbox with XBLA, but Crackle.com is, I think, is the home for the show. And that's
If I could slide in, where were you in Orange County?
I grew up. You know where the Orange Circle is?
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah, not too far from there. I grew up just at like the base of the hills. Went to El Medina High School.
Isn't that funny
Santiago Middle School.
Isn't it funny how OC is like totally different from LA?
Oh, it's so different.
A whole nother state.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so funny.
It's a whole different country down
A
here.
whole different country sometimes, right? In some
totally.
parts. Did you have a question, Kempton? Go ahead.
Yeah, Milo, I love Peter in Heroes. So, how did you come upon working in the series, and how much involvement were you in shaping the characters in the first 2 seasons? At least?
Oh, you're talking about
Peter Petrelli, Heroes. Yeah.
Oh man, I wore makeup and read the lines they gave me.
Showed up on your
I mean, you know, being on a show for
That's a big ensemble cast.
It is, but also like, you know, being on a show for so long, you have to take, man, where's my English language? Where's my upbringing? This is you have to take ownership of the characters, you know. You have to try and do what you can and do your best, you know. But at the same time, there's a lot of bosses to serve. So, you know, you do what you can, and you know.
Is that why you started your own production company?
It wasn't why, but it was something that I was like, look, I got it, man. I can't.
You're still in that other character.
No, this is my last character was very polished, very refined. No, you just have to take ownership of your characters, but also.
No, but you started
my production company. Oh yeah. No, I saw a lot of talented people around, writers, directors, actors, and I was like, why don't I just do something with all these people as best I can?
Awesome.
And so my partner and I, like, we put together a bunch of productions and comic books and web stuff, and sold some TV shows. We got a couple movies in development. Like, we just, it's just work.
That's fantastic. Yeah, go ahead, Dan.
All right, first off, I want to say this is honestly the first I've heard of Chosen, but I have officially added it to my watch list on Crackle, so I'll be checking that out a little bit later today. But what I was actually curious about is, like, I know you're on Frank Durmont's new show, LA Noire, on TNT, and it's like, I mean, are you guys in pre-production on that? Have you guys started any filming?
No, we haven't. As far as I understand, we start this summer. And we're gonna rip through them this summer, man. That's so. I mean, it's, you know, I kind of got a little bit of the 40.
I see you got it going on. You already got it started off.
Yeah. So, but this summer, man, this summer we work on it, and I think it's gonna be a little bit of a wait till the show comes out. But I mean, I saw the pilot. I saw what we shot almost a year ago now. Frank's awesome, and John Bernthal. And Jeff DeMunn and Neil McDonough and Alexa Davos, like, everybody's just so cool. And Simon Pegg, oh my God, Simon Pegg, he's so great.
Oh yeah, it's a funny guy.
Like, one of those things, I'm like, I would watch this. I would really watch this. So when can I watch it? But I'm like, but we haven't. Yeah, no, and we haven't made it yet. So.
Okay, are you
looking forward to it?
Thanks, man. Thank you.
Well, I mean, after the new show Chosen, what's next from your production company? What's the next big thing we can look forward to?
Production company, wow. I think we have. Oh man, it's one of those things. Like, sometimes, you know, contractual obligations, you're allowed to and not allowed to talk about stuff. Sometimes I'm gonna say we may or may not have a show with CW.
Oh wow.
Digital though, actually.
Sure.
Comedy. You wouldn't think I'm the funniest guy in the world, but these guys that we partnered up with are funny. May or may not have more comic books. May or may not have a few movies. Maybe actually we just announced one that we've got. I don't.
If you ever have the need for a news person / meteorologist.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Production side stuff too.
Okay.
Like, I've got kind of a busy year this year. I think I have.
Do you sing too?
No. I'm no Barry Zito, man. I can't do it. He's doing awesome.
Doing his thing, yeah.
I have Grown Ups 2 with Adam Sandler coming out this summer.
Oh,
But before that, I've
awesome.
got Kiss of the Damned, the little independent movie coming out of South by Southwest. And I think actually it comes out in March or something like that. May 2nd. May 2nd.
Okay.
I have Killing Season with Robert De Niro and John Travolta coming out in the fall.
Wow.
Jeez,
good.
man.
Great cast.
I think the Grace of Monaco that I did with Nicole Kidman and Tim Roth, I think they're hoping to get that out by December.
You busy.
No one can claim that you don't stay busy. Good God.
Yeah.
Well, and that's the funny part. People are like, "Where you been? I haven't seen you in years." And I'm like, "Man, I've been
You're
busting
working
my hump."
ass off. Yeah.
Don't worry, it'll all get out there.
It's all coming.
It'll all get out there.
Well, speaking of Chosen, now on Crackle, you guys know all about it. So check it out if you haven't already. And thanks so much for hanging out. Thank you.
Yeah, totally.
for
Thank you
stopping
guys.
by.
Thanks for hanging
Will
out.
you,
Appreciate it.
Take a photo. Can you guys take a photo of me and Milo?
Yeah.
Okay, there's the camera right there.
Awesome.
Thanks a lot.
But it's
Thank you.
You always like want to look at yourself. Like, wait, how
Me
much?
too, I know,
You
right?
look up there. Like when you do Skype. You
Yeah.
look up there. When you do like
Forget.
FaceTime, you look
I
up there.
know, but people
Exactly.
I know they look at that little like
That's why
right
sometimes-
right down here. They look at the little
That's why I make the
thing of
box like
pictures.
that sometimes, so that it's like closer to the camera. You know?
Yeah.
Like it's like that.
See and look, now I'm like totally
See?
small.
Yeah.
That's why I have a big head.
Come in closer.
Yeah.
Thanks you guys. Thank you so much.
All right, man.
Thanks,
It's
Milo.
a pleasure.
You're great, man.
Okay,
I seriously can't wait to check out the show.